Hey everyone, in this video I am going to talk about Terraform. What is Terraform? The main agenda of this video is uh, what is Terraform, why it is need and its use in practical environment in cloud computing, its main architecture, and at last the setting up the Terraform platform for a demo. Okay, so before knowing the Terraform, we would like to know what is cloud computing. Okay, cloud computing means cloud is basically the computer that are installed at a data center or the location where it is installed at different parts of the world. So they have the very uh, powerful computing, networking, storage, all type of infrastructure. The main vendor of cloud computings are Amazon, that provides AWS, GCP by Google, Azure by Microsoft, OpenStack by IBM. So there are two types of cloud computing, that is public uh, cloud and private cloud. Okay, public cloud uh, types are examples are GCP, Azure, AWS, and many more. And private examples is OpenStack and others also. Okay, so all these uh, platforms provide cloud services like storage, computing, networking, virtualization, logging, everything as a service. Okay, in this is applicable to all the cloud service provider, either it will be OpenStack, GCP, Azure, or anyone. Okay, so we are accessing this services through different APIs. That may be the web API, that may be the client CLI API, that is terminal, that may be using the programming like PHP, PHP or Python, PHP or Java, anything programming that you want to use, using SDK or the mobile app, that is a mobile API, you call it as a. Okay, so in every cloud service provider, if you use it, they have the concept is same, but the syntax, okay, but the syntax is different, the terminology is different. Okay, if you are using uh, AWS, so it's called instance EC2 services for compute power, but if you go to the OpenStack, it may be another and for another. So the terminology is different, may be different, and architecture is approximately same. Okay, so if when we are using the different cloud services, so what happen? There are okay. In our world, there are means AWS is famous for its one of the service like networking. They have very efficient networking infrastructure. Like Azure, they are very efficient in terms of cost. GCP, they have some features that are very good. AWS, they have something that are very good. So in today's world, companies corporate are using multiple clouds for different services. Like they are using GCP for storage, uh, AWS for networking, OpenStack for virtualization or any other things, Azure for virtualization. So this is the uh, mixing of services. So for any project if if any company want to use this service, so they raises the concept of multi-cloud concept. Okay, so they have created the mess of different cloud services as per as its feature and the requirement of company. Okay, so now for different clouds, suppose one uh, suppose after few days another cloud comes, and after few days another cloud comes. If there are different like 100 of no 100 not like 10 like 10 different cloud service providers, so developer needs to uh, memorize or know the structure syntax of every cloud. Okay, uh, and for corporate it's very difficult, cost consuming in terms of they have to hire the person with different skills and for of different skills. Okay, so your team needs to know all the command syntaxes for all the cloud vendors. Okay, so this is a bit tedious task, so we came up with the standardization of commands. Hmm. So Terraform came into the picture. Terraform standardize all the cloud service providers. Okay, infrastructure providers like Prometheus, Grafana, and other things too. So if you go and type Terraform cloud service provider, yes, you can get the link. Okay, you can see the list of cloud service providers. Major clouds are Alibaba, Azure, Google Cloud Platform, Oracle, VM Cloud. So Azure, AWS, Azure Stack. So in cloud you can get the OpenStack somewhere. There is OpenStack. Okay, so these all types of services are provided by Terraform. So Terraform knows, it's a very intelligent tool. They knows how to contact different cloud services and what to do, and execute the command what to do. So in the concept of Terraform, developer or the DevOps guys or admin guys don't need to remember all the syntaxes and everything about the different cloud service providers. It's so intelligent that it knows everything about other cloud platforms. So Terraform tells, so give me the information what you want to do. I will go and tell GCP or AWS that you need to do this. So it's the standardization of commands. Okay, so in Terraform, in AWS we are using wave calls, or command line we are using commands to do particular operation, create instance, create virtualization, create volumes. So in concept of Terraform we are using code. Okay, Terraform using code, that code is called HCL. Okay, that code is called HCL. HCL stands for HashiCorp. You can see Terraform is an open source created by HashiCorp. It's the one of the best organization. Okay, so HashiCorp, C stands for configuration, C stands for configuration, and L stands for language. And it HashiCorp configuration language, and its extension is .tf. Okay, so now one problem solved by Terraform is Terraform use. First problem was first advantage is standardization of syntax. Second is suppose if you want to if you are testing, and in testing you are making some changes, you are testing something, just a minute, you are testing something where you have made some change, then output is not good, your desire has not been filled. Then again you made some changes, again same, again you have made changes and output is again same. After a lot, you have made some changes and you got the output you require, you desire. Okay, now the issue is the problem is that whatever you have made changes in the configuration or CLI, so you have not documented it. Suppose you have changed the port number. Suppose initially the port number was 5963 and then changes to 5896, or suppose you have changed something in the networking side, something in the storage side, so you are not making the documentation of it, what you are changing. If you are all doing in the test environment or the dev environment. Suppose if you want to replicate these changes to the suppose you want to replicate the changes to the production environment or migrate to the production environment, you cannot, it's very difficult, I can say you cannot, it's very difficult for you to create the exactly same setup at production environment. Even if you have documented, documented, it's very difficult it's very difficult for human to replicate the same environment. So human error come in this picture. If you have documented everything in the file, so after read and do the changes, read and do the same changes, the 10% chance is the of the human error, and if this happens, your system will not work. So to automate this, we are using Terraform to minimize to minimize human error by .tf file, by automating it. Okay, by automating it. So for this, previously in individual clouds we are using CLI. In these things we are using a file, something dot tf file. And in this tf file, something has been written like service AWS something, and something, and so in this block of line of code you can write whatever you want to do the changes, and in the single click it will replicate or migrate the or create the same or launch the same setup at production. So it's very easy to set up. So it's easy to set up or deploy at production. Okay, and one more thing, and if you want to create or destroy all these setups, you need to go there and get the IDs of every instances or storage, or then you need to manually delete it. But Terraform records everything. Terraform records everything, like ID, storage, log, everything in a file called state file. So it maintains the state of infrastructure. Also it maintains the state of infrastructure. Hence, if you want to destroy, it, you can do this by a single click, and your infrastructure will destroy. So we will see the setup. Okay, so in Terraform, the cloud service from where the cloud services are there is called cloud service provider, or the provider of Terraform. Terraform just go and contact for services where contact for services from the provider. Okay, and you have seen the list of providers. These are the providers. Okay, these are the providers: cloud provider, infrastructure, software, network, VCS, database, and everything. Okay, so so whatever you are doing in this file, okay, or something, then something, just I'm mentioning it. Run this, install this, set up this, get this, change this. So this is not the actual command. You are writing something code in this file. Okay, so this is called infrastructure add a code. Okay, or this service is called infrastructure as a service. This service is called IaaS, infra as a service. And this code is called code infra as a code. Infra as a code means all the details of infrastructure, all the details of this infrastructure is written in the form of code. Whenever you want to deploy this infrastructure, just taken in the PD or some storage devices, or wherever you want to get, just go and execute this file. You will get all the infrastructure ready for your setup. Okay. And it reduces the human effort, human error, the timing. So it's very efficient way. Now I am going to download the Terraform to set up the environment. Just download it. For your operating system, I am checking the Linux 64-bit, and it has been downloading. Just extract it in the folder you want to. Home. I'm creating it's always a best practice to create the folder. Okay, Terraform extract so file. Okay, this has been extracted. Okay, there are some problem with this file, so I am using another method to download the Terraform, that is command line method. Okay, so I can go anywhere. So the command for this is sudo, I am using snap install terraform. Now it should install. Downloading snap. Snap is just a tool to install any software in case of Ubuntu, Linux too. Okay, there is something is going. Terraform this from this installed. Okay, you can see the Terraform version 11.11 from Nathan Handler installed. To check the Terraform installed or not. I am firing the command terra minus version. Check it, it's working or not. Your version of out of date, the latest version. This you can update by downloading the Terraform download.html. Okay, we'll download it later. So the Terraform is installed in my system. Okay, now what we are going to do, we are going to do this thing. I will, this is my user, this is my PC. I will instruct Terraform to do something in, I am removing the I am not using the GCP. I am removing it. I am not using OpenStack. I am removing it. I am not using this one. Okay, I will instruct Terraform to do something, whatever we are doing at the CLI tool, or without using the Terraform, using by CLI tool or web API like AWS. So you can see AWS, there is something with my keyboard. Yeah, okay, you can see yes, you can see I have already created the volumes, key pairs, security groups. Okay, so using this web tools or the CLI tools that we have created, that is initially we have used AWS configure like command to go into the AWS using the CLI I am using here currently. It will ask for the access key and something, and secret key. Access key is the username and secret key is the password. Okay, so I'm not going for this now. Just you can see it that I have created the instance. This instance is the operating system that is of that you have launched. This is the your operating system that you have launched at the AWS cloud. Okay, so this is the instance created with the t2.micro having a AMI ID is this, having AMI ID this, key pair number we have used this, owner is this, launch time 9 June at this time. Okay, so all these things we will create with the help of Terraform. So we don't need to type the AWS command, we just need to type the syntax of Terraform. Just for the quick revision, I am using this, I have used this image instance type. Okay, instance type as t2.micro. Configure instance means number of instances we have created, 1. We can create 2, 5, 9 in a single click. We have created the storage, added the text, configured security group, and then review, then launch. It will ask for creating a security key pair, or proceed without a key pair, 2 things, or use the existing key pair, 3 things are there. Okay, so using Terraform we will first create the key pair. Okay, then we will launch it and do other operations with the Terraform. So we will do this later. So we will do this in later means next video. Okay, so stay tuned and like and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you.